They told America these were harmless experiments. But behind closed doors, lives were ruined, secrets were buried, and some things should never have been tested. Project Blue Sky, ever seen the sky turn blood red and lived to tell about it? The government said it was just weather testing, but the clouds moved on their own, like something alive. Locals still whisper about lights and sounds nobody can explain. What really fell from the sky? Nobody knows. They won't tell. Operation Paperclip after World War II, top German scientists were quietly imported. Some didn't just build rockets, they brought secrets darker than anyone imagined. Hidden labs, unspoken experiments, lives changed in silence. Some files, still locked away, marked too dangerous for release. MKUltra, what if someone could control your mind without you even knowing? Volunteers were hit with LSD, hypnosis, total isolation. People screamed for hours, for weeks, and nobody answered. Some came back, some didn't. Even today, whispers of the program haunt the ones who lived it. Tuskegee syphilis study. They promised healthcare, but gave death instead. For decades, a rural town was a living lab. Doctors watched men die, taking notes like it was science. Families never knew. The world only found out years later. The scars aren't just physical, they run deep in America's memory. Operation Plowshare nuclear bombs were tested as tools to dig canals and tunnels. Rivers ran red and some towns vanished off the map. The land was scorched. Records disappeared. The experiments cost. It's too high to ever admit. Project Stargate, they trained people to see things without eyes. Remote viewing was real. Psychic spies were tested in secret. One agent claimed he saw a city before it even existed. The government funneled millions chasing visions of the impossible. What they glimpsed remains classified forever. Operation Northwoods, imagine the government planning terror on its own people. They drew up attacks to justify war. Fake hijackings, bombings, even staged deaths on American soil. It was all on paper, almost executed. History doesn't tell you how close we came. The Philadelphia experiment, a ship disappeared, and its crew might never have returned. Naval logs hide what happened. Some sailors supposedly fused with steel, screaming inside the metal hull. The Navy calls it classified, but conspiracy hunters swear it really happened. Project 112, the government tested deadly clouds on unsuspecting towns. Biological and chemical weapons floated over civilians. People got sick, some died, all quietly studied by soldiers. Decades later, survivors still battle mysterious illnesses. Most of it remains hidden from history books. Operation Sea Spray San Francisco was sprayed with bacteria to study infections. Thousands got sick, and nobody knew why. The city became a human laboratory. The experiment shaped public health forever. Operation Midnight Climax. Brothels were bugged, clients dosed with LSD. Some men never came back to themselves, trapped in fear and hallucinations. The CIA studied pleasure and control like a twisted game. Most victims never knew what happened. Operation Big Itch. Thousands of fleas were released on Americans to study disease-carrying insects. People woke up covered in bites, like a living horror show. Most never suspected the government was watching. The results? Classified. A Project Chatter, the Army tried sonic devices to manipulate thoughts. Some soldiers swore they heard commands that weren't real. The experiments were never fully explained. But the echoes linger in top-secret archives. Operation Lack chemicals were dropped from planes on American streets. The public called it dispersion testing. Rashes, fevers, and mysterious illnesses followed quietly. No one consented. The files are still classified. Pine Bluff Arsenal test soldiers became test subjects without knowing it. Chemical warfare experiments were conducted at home. Some never fully recovered, their health sacrificed for science. Public records remained silent. The cost was unseen, unforgettable. Operation White Coat volunteers signed up, but they almost died anyway. Conscientious objectors were exposed to deadly pathogens. They survived only by inches, and the data saved lives. Fear ran through those labs like a ghost. Manhattan Project, the bomb ended a war, but started a shadow world. Secret towns, secret radiation exposure, secret deaths. Scientists raced faster than morality could follow. Every lab left a lingering shadow. Knowledge remains deadly. Operation Gladio: hidden armies operated in plain sight across America and Europe. Some suspect false flags, political manipulations, terrifyingly real. The truth is locked in vaults. Some say it's still active. Operation Crossroads at Tails were ripped apart by explosions, ships destroyed, oceans poisoned. Fishermen watched helplessly as their world vanished. The footage chills scientists today. Experiment changed how humanity sees war. Project Bluebird: mind control experiments in secret labs. Drugs, sensory deprivation, hypnosis obedience was the goal. They tried to erase identities completely. The techniques evolved into interrogation science. The shadows of it linger. Operation Ranch Hand: Agent Orange was sprayed like rain. Forests died. Children were born with deformities. Some villages were wiped from maps, invisible to the world. It was chemical warfare on civilians. Some call it science, some call it sin. Project Manhattan's secret side radiation experiments exposed unsuspecting Americans. Hospitals, schools, civilians all affected. Nobody signed up, but the data was invaluable to the government. Memories and scars remain radioactive. Some files remain untouched. Operation Mockingbird: the news wasn't telling the truth. Journalists unknowingly influenced, stories planted. Perception became weaponized. America's media was never the same again. Operation Sea Lion, U.S. version coastal defenses, were tested on civilians. Explosions, blackouts, simulated invasions. Panic spread, but no one knew it was an experiment. Most Americans slept through it. Project McChiquit: drugs hidden in everyday products were tested on citizens. Soda, candy, even chewing gum. Chemical manipulation was everywhere. The line between nutrition and mind control blurred. Taste it, and you were part of the experiment. Operation Redwing. Thermonuclear tests obliterated islands in the Pacific. Radiation reached shores uncounted. The horrors were captured on film, but buried. The ocean remained scarred forever. Project Pandora: soldiers inhaled chemicals with no consent. Toxins, performance tracking, silent suffering. Some never returned to normal. Files remained locked for decades. The results shaped modern warfare medicine. Operation Midnight Sun: the Arctic was no longer safe. Weather experiments controlled storms, winds, even temperatures. Planes went missing, satellites glitched, ice melted faster than anyone noticed. The Arctic holds secrets no map will show. The experiments continue quietly. Project Argus: nuclear tests in the upper atmosphere warped magnetic fields. Auroras glowed unnaturally. Satellites detected signals nobody could explain. The military called it research. The sky disagreed. Secrets floated in space, invisible to the public. Project 1794, a supersonic flying saucer, was built to fly faster than thought possible. Test pilots didn't survive the first flights. The wreckage vanished. The dream of ultimate defense remained classified forever. Project Bluebird 2.0, mind control revisited decades later. Everyday citizens became test subjects unaware. Memory, personality, emotion all tracked, all analyzed. Some say it never really ended. The government stayed silent. Area 51: the desert hides more than just dust. Aircraft, technologies, even aliens. Nighttime lights, impossible flight patterns. Locals swear it's real. Every night, the desert keeps its secrets. The truth remains classified. Operation Paperclip Shadow: not all Nazis came with rockets. Some conducted darker experiments in secret labs. Experiments were so secret, even scientists signed non-disclosure death pledges. Technology advanced, but at what cost? Some horrors will never see the light of day. These experiments weren't just history. They were shadows in plain sight. Projects were buried, secrets locked, and some horrors still happen today. The truth is darker than most of us can imagine. Next time you look up at the sky or trust what you're told, ask yourself, what are they hiding? If you want more hidden stories that history tried to erase, hit like, subscribe, and stay in the shadows with us.